Should you be focusing on your personal brand? Should you be focusing on your business brand? Which one is better? Which one will take you further faster in growing your business? I get asked these questions all the time. Don't worry about it, I got you covered. In this video, I'm gonna break down the difference between personal brand and business brand and how entrepreneurs are creating successful businesses by going all in on both. So your personal brand is when you are at the forefront of your brand. You are the walking billboard of your business. Whereas from a business brand, your company name, your company logo, your business name, your business brand, that right there is essentially at the forefront of your company, right? And so they both work hand in hand. The personal brand feeds the company business brand and the business company brand feeds the personal brand. Let me give you a real world example. So for me, I own a branding agency. I've been running this business now for 7 years. However, because I have a personal brand, my branding agency is able to make a lot of money. That is how I am able to attract customers and clients to my business every single day. Kevin, how? Well, by me going on and being a guest on other people's podcasts. That's me growing my personal brand. I'm getting my message out there. And because other people are tuning in and they love the message that I'm sharing, what's happening? They're Googling my name, they're coming back to my website, and then they're wanting to hire my company to do services for them, right? So that's one example. Another example is for me to speak on stages. If I'm going out there and I'm speaking to other people's communities and other people's audiences, what's happening? That's me leveraging my personal brand, my knowledge base, my area of expertise, and other people are gonna say, hey, Kevin knows what he's talking about. I wanna hire him and his company to help me out. So that's another example of how personal brand can help fuel my business company, right? If I am writing books, what's happening? Someone reads my book and what happens? They want to do what? Hire my company to help them solve whatever problem that they have. So how does that relate to you is by you building up your personal brand, by you showing up on social media, by you creating content, by you building your audience, by you building your community, you are essentially building and fueling your company brand as well. Now let's think about it from the flip side. By me having this branding agency, when people think of this branding agency, who do they think of? They think of Kevin. When my branding company comes up, my branding company is Strive and Grind. When Strive and Grind comes up, they think of Kevin. When people think of Kevin, they think of what? Strive and Grind. So the same is what you want to happen for yourself, and how this can really work for you as well is when someone thinks of your name, they think of your business company name. When someone thinks of your company business name, what happens? They think of you as the founder, creative, CEO, etc. Let's think about Kanye West and Yeezy. When people think of Yeezy, the brand, Yeezy, the sneakers, what is happening? People think of Kanye West. When people think of Kanye West, they think of Yeezys. When people think of Elon Musk, they think of Tesla. But when people also think of Tesla, they also think of Elon Musk. If we were to think about Rihanna obviously created a big wave for herself early on as an amazing musician and talented artist, but now she's become a business mogul. She has this brand called Fenty, and that's what's really helped her create $1 billion brand and $1 billion empire, right? So now her net worth is $1 billion, and it's mostly come from what? Her Fenty brand. So when people think of Fenty, they also think of Rihanna. When people think of Rihanna, they also think of Fenty. So again, this works hand in hand. You essentially become the spokesperson for your business. You essentially become the spokesperson for your brand. There's no better person out there to sell your business brand than you. And that's the thing with a lot of entrepreneurs. A lot of us, when we start out, we've never sold a single thing. We're scared to get in front of the camera. We're scared to communicate. We don't know what our message is. We don't know what we want to put out there into the world. But the moment that we figure out what that is, that's the moment that we can really take our business to the next level. Other great examples of how personal brand and business brand go hand in hand is Steve Jobs and Apple. When people think of Steve Jobs, they think of Apple. When people think of Apple, they think of Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs has been deceased for a really long time now, and still to this day, his legacy lives on because of the brand and a personal brand that he's created. Even to this day, he inspires creatives and entrepreneurs years and years, and even going on, I believe it's a decade now plus since he passed away. Let's think about Kylie Jenner and Kylie Cosmetics. What better person to represent Kylie Cosmetics than Kylie Jenner herself? Because she's built up an amazing audience and she has millions upon millions upon millions of people following her move every single day, all she has to do is post a picture or write a post or do this or do that to promote her brand, and what's gonna happen? Kylie Cosmetics is gonna print money, right? And so essentially you are being your best brand ambassador. You are your own brand's influencer, right? There's other brands out there that pay influencers to promote their brand, to promote their product. But when you are building your personal brand, you are the spokesperson. Another example would be Gary Vaynerchuk, right? Gary Vee has Gary Vee as his personal brand. Gary Vee even sold sneakers. He did a brand partnership with K-Swiss, right? And so he even had his own sneaker because of personal brand. He also has Vayner Sports, he has Vayner Media, he has his own NFT, and that's how his company brands are able to make money, because the moment Gary Vee says something, people are gonna buy his books. The moment he says something, he's putting out content, boom, 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 what's gonna happen? His company brand's gonna make money because now he's booking speaking engagement. Gary Vee's speaking on all these stages, he's writing these books, he's doing all these things. He now has Vayner Media. What's gonna happen? Oh, these Fortune 500 companies, they believe that Gary Vee is the GOAT when it comes down to social media marketing and all that kind of stuff. They want to work with the best of the best. So they see Gary Vee as the best. What's going to happen? They're going to hire Vayner Media to take care of their social media for them. Gary Vee is a successful entrepreneur, businessman, blah, blah, blah. And now he has Vayner Sports. What's going to happen? There's all these athletes out there who want to be around successful businessmen who know how to build brand. And what better person to build brand and leverage their own personal brand to build brand than Gary Vee. So because he has Vayner Sports, these athletes are going to want to work with Gary Vee and partner with him via Vayner Sports. So again, these are all great, super tangible and visual examples of how personal brand feeds company brand and how company brand feeds personal brand. If you do have a business brand, make sure that you're also prioritizing personal brand. If you do have a personal brand and also have a business brand, make sure that you're going all in on both. So here's what you're gonna wanna do right now. Hit that like button and drop a comment below and let me know if you're gonna take your personal brand and business brand serious and you're gonna go in on both of them. In the description, right below this video, you're gonna see a link to a video series called How to Create a Powerful and Sought After Personal Brand. If you wanna take your personal brand to the next level, make sure that you get access to that. It's totally free. So click that link so that you can get free access to that video series. And if you really enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, you're really gonna love this video right here. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.